Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we have very complicated middle game and you will see who won. So I was white, so d4, knight c3, bishop f4. But yeah, I should have played for the center. If he takes, I take. I have knight in the center, but I will play this move later. He pins the knight. I was considering queen here, but like I didn't wanna. I still follow the rule that don't move queen early. So he takes, I take. He created double pawn, so I want long castle because this, I mean, king doesn't have the shelter and protection. So he castles, so I have to attack his king. So I go f3 to prepare the e4 because there is no longer knight there, so I cannot just go e4. It's a free pawn for him and the knight in the center. He plays this move. I don't care. Yeah, bishop here was a really good move because I'm attacking the rook. Okay, the knight, but I want to take the knight, so when he moves the rook, nothing. So he can go queen a5. So I have to move. If that was the best. And I do not take the rook. Why? Take the rook. Queen c3 check. King f2. So my queen is still protecting his. This rook and I'm +1. Why is this bad? And he just took the double pawns and I took his rook. Okay, this didn't happen in the game, but that was some kind of idea. He plays here d6. I develop the bishop. Now staring at this pawn. If I can put queen here, okay, and remove the knight, I can give a checkmate. He now moves the king. He now moves the queen. Now I develop knight because queen is targeting this pawn. Do not happen what earlier happened. Now he takes. I take because I saw free pawn and targeting the rook. He moves the rook. I went here, forking. He of course moves the rook. Now I take the knight because he has to take, and now he destroyed king's shelter and the g file is open. Okay, not open. I have g pawn, but my queen can like maneuver somewhere. Castle, queen here, and then attacking the king. So I ruined the king's shelter and it's an equal sacrifice, so that's a really good tip for all of you if you have a chance. So now I castle, so this pawn isn't pinned anymore. I can move it, I can take, king is safe, everything is fine. He develops knight. Now I started, my idea was to push and attack his king. I mean, he only has pawns on this side of the board, so like, and even this bishop isn't staring at anything. Rook and pawn are blockading him, and also this pawn is blockading him. Now he moves the king. Yeah, personally, no idea why I moved queen there. Okay, it's not no idea. I had idea, even if it is a bad one, to move this pawn, to go here, give a check and win this pawn free, and then to push this pawn until it queens. That was my idea. But he again moved the king, and now king has the shelter. This is a pretty good one. Only this diagonal is open. So I rejected doing that. I mean, there's no point in me going here. Then I don't know, he goes there, then I go here, Okay, this is bad. This is blunder. Why is that a blunder? Just let me see, I wanna know. F takes c6. Okay. Oh, because of this. No. Because of... Okay, let me see. Queen f6. Oh, rook is staring. King d6. C takes d4. She takes g4. Okay, this didn't happen, but alright. Sorry, he played something. I played the queen. He moved the king in the shelter, and then I started pushing my pawn, which was a mistake. I should have moved. Okay, we won't. That didn't happen in the game. So I pushed. He pushed the pawn also so he can develop bishop. I moved the rook. My idea was to go here and win this pawn, because that's the only pawn that is stopping this pawn from queening. He moves the bishop, and yeah, I lose all of my advantage. He's now up, but it doesn't look like that. Like, this bishop can now finally move. This rook is still not developed, but you can say my one rook is also undeveloped. It doesn't look, when you look at this position, doesn't look like he is better, but never mind. He develops. I should have taken it, but I continue with my plan, and then he takes it. But yeah, I would just want to say here, right here, when I move the rook. I mean, yeah, I had some plan, but I didn't feel like this is gonna work. Like, he will move the bishop as he did, he can move the rook, and everything is fine. And like, this was a really complicated middle game for me. Like, I mean, at least I had a plan. Even if it's a bad one, it's better than not having a plan. So yeah, let's continue. So he took, I take. Engine is saying it's better with the rook. Now he takes, attacking my queen. I just move the queen. He moved the rook. Yeah, he should have doubled them. Then I will be in a problem. Now I take a free pawn. He jumps with the knight. Here it was a mistake. But okay. He gives me check. And here was my only big mistake in the game. Big. Other weren't that big. So I almost lost the game if he saw it. Here I had three options. Moving king somewhere, blocking with a queen, or blocking with a rook. And I decided to stay here with a queen because to protect this pawn, so I can take it. And I just moved the rook. This was a blunder. Why was this a blunder? Queen takes. No, sorry, not like that. Knight takes. I take the knight. He takes my rook. So yeah, he ends up with my rook, and now I have to move. But luckily he didn't see it. He took with a queen. So I take with a queen, and then he's giving me a fork, like he's gonna win the rook. But okay, I have no problem. No, in the game it was played here. He took, I took, and then I end up this all of this trade with +1. Like, I took queen and a knight, which is 12 points, for the two rooks, which is 10 points. Perfect. And now I'm in the lead. He attacks my knight. I just moved the pawn with the idea to attack with check this king, and also so I can move the knight somewhere and this pawn not to be attacked by this rook. He moves the rook. Then I made a little mistake. I mean, I could have gone backwards, but I went forward. with idea. I'm in the lead. I wanna attack the king somehow. Now he attacks my my knight, and yeah, what I didn't mention, I was low on time. In this game also big bug attacked me in the middle of the game, so I lost 3 to 4 minutes trying to kill it. I didn't kill it. She was really fast, like it was so annoying. So I had to play fast, so I was like, okay, let's attack the rook, which was really bad. He attacks my knight, and then I find this pretty good move, I would say, because I'm attacking the rook. If he takes my knight, I take his rook, like perfect. And also if he moves rook somewhere, I take the pawn for free and protect the knight. But this I didn't see. He could go rook d7, and then even if I take the pawn, he can take the knight, and I cannot take his second rook. So that was he didn't see that. But yeah, he blundered. He didn't even move the rook. So I took the rook. He takes the knight. I'm 1 minute on the clock. I pushed the pawns to break this position. He tried to lock it. Also, I pushed it because I wanted to take this free pawn. Oh, this was a mistake, but like, I'm not really sure. Okay, he attacks my queen. I give him check. He has to move the king. I take the pawn. He takes the pawn. Now I push this pawn. He gives me check. I move the king. I move the queen, attacking the rook. He gives me another check. I attack his rook. He has to move the rook. I give a check and protect the pawn. He moves the king, and yeah, now I'm 40 seconds on the clock. I had to think fast. Here I was searching, do I have something something good to like force a checkmate in few moves, but no. So I was on 14 seconds, and okay, let's just give a check. He has to move the king. Now I move the pawn and not letting his king run here, and with threatening of checkmate if he doesn't move this pawn, but he saw it. He moves the pawn, I take the pawn, he moves the king, I give a check. Now we are in a forced in a forced checkmate position. Now I give another check, he moves, and this was mate in one, but with 27 seconds on the clock and time ticking, I was like, I cannot find it, and I saw queen f7. Engine will say this is a big miss, which is it. This was a checkmate, but I'm forking the king and the rook. He takes my pawn, I take his rook, and this game is just over. Tap, 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 and he resigns, of course. So yeah, that was it. Pretty complicated game, but I really enjoyed this game. Learned something, and yeah, that's it. That's it for today, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.